In New York State, recreational cannabis is for use only by persons 21 years of age and older. Please keep out of reach of children and pets. If someone accidentally consumes cannabis, contact the Poison Center. Consume responsibly.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grateful Dads podcast. Real quick, I guess we'll address the elephant in the room. As you guys know, I'm Jason. Nick is not with us anymore. He had an opportunity to go upstate, so unfortunately, he couldn't keep doing the show and the move. So, I mean, lots of love to brother Nick. He will be missed, and we wish him well with all things he's doing in the future, and I'm sure he'll be checking in from time to time. But we keep on trucking here. So in the meantime, everybody say welcome back to our good friend Ben the Chef.
Hello.
Who is going to be helping me fill in a little bit in the meantime, step in for a few episodes, which will work out really great because we get to check in on Twisted Kitchens as well, and we don't have to worry about scheduling a specific episode to see what's going on with you guys. So, what's up, Ben?
Not much. What's going on, everybody? How are you?
You know, same shit. Working. Actually, like, it's been busy with the stuff we've been doing just for, like, the podcast events and going out and hosting and getting the name out and stuff. It's going well, right?
I know. I haven't seen much of you.
But, yeah, it's been a lot. We were at Grunge Fest. We were at the Freedom 250 at Bald Hill Friday. That was pretty cool.
How were those events? Those are something I couldn't make.
They were good. I mean, they were hot.
Yeah.
You would have loved the Grunge Fest. Actually, you should come to the next one. I gotta look at the date, but they're doing like Schism is a Tool tribute band, and there's a Smashing Pumpkins tribute band. Like you'll love that
sounds,
night.
Yeah. I would. Sounds like something I would enjoy.
Yeah, you would enjoy that one.
All that old school stuff is great.
And it's cool. Like they got a bunch of food trucks there, and there's all other vendors, and yeah.
You find some of the best food in the strangest places, man. I love trying all the food trucks.
You ever had Struggletown?
I don't think I've tried them yet.
Oh,
you know,
it's good barbecue.
I've hit a couple of.
They also, Fat Boys or Fat Boys Barbecue. I think it's Fat Boys Barbecue. Was there at the Grunge Fest.
Nice.
I didn't have any, but I've had them before. They're phenomenal.
Yeah, you can do a lot with a small space if you know what you're doing. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's wild to me how they're able to pull some of those off. We were at the Freedom Fest. I had a really, really baked moment. We were like packing up all the stuff, right? And there was this one stand where they were making Zeppelis, fried Oreos, churros, you know, all the fried fare stuff.
Anything deep fried is good.
And I'm like, it's the end of the night, and I'm definitely tired, and been out in the sun all day, and I'm stoned, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, how do they pack that up and get it out of here? Not realizing it's a fucking trailer.
Like, they literally closed.
I'm like thinking, do they break all of that equipment down and pack up trucks?
Built into it.
Literally. I looked at Jay and I'm like, you wouldn't believe the moment I just had.
Right.
It was funny. Oh, speaking of, before I forget, huge thank you to Simply Green Dispensary in Coram, our sponsors. As always, they hook us up with some products to try the Grateful Dads bundle. We try them on the show. We let you guys know what we think. And you go in, you pick up the bundle. It's an awesome price for all the products. Unfortunately, Jason had a troubled car issue this morning and is kind of dumb and left the flour in my car. So we're not going to be able to preview that and sample that. But we do have the other products, so we will get into those. The flour, just so you guys know, is 1937. I can talk about the company a little bit. You know what? Before we do that, let's get into it. It looks like it's Vireo week because aside from the 1937 flour, we also got some. I'm going to switch the camera real quick to Ben so I can get a close up of this. We got the Kings and Queens pre-rolls, 3 1-gram pre-rolls in a package, and they are they're an indica blend, right? So it's not exactly a specific strain, but it's a blended indica. So we'll try that. I'm excited. We've also got, I don't got to zoom in on this one. Where is it? Oh, that was a gift we got from Gio. We can just take this out and leave it there. This was a Rippers. I'm actually, you know what? We'll go back to the close-up so you guys can see. Rippers all-in-one vape, ripe watermelon, 1 gram. We're going to try that one too. And we're going to get into this stuff. But while I spark up that pre-roll, I will talk to a little bit about 1937. I'm a huge fan. It's Vireo's like lower end, like their budget brand weed. You've definitely smoked some of it with me before.
Sure.
They're like my favorite budget brand right now. Like, because it's funny, like they used to get a lot of hate online before Vireo bought the company out. And since Vireo bought them, it's like a lot more care has been put into the what am I looking for? The product.
Right.
You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's dry. A lot of people will complain that it's dry. Get a Bovita pack. Like, just get one of those humidity packs, throw it in your bag or in a jar, and it really makes a difference. The bud's good. The pre-rolls, the Kings and Queens, is like their next tier up. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, well, a lot of these companies do nowadays is they'll have like different brands for different tiers, right? They're all under the Vireo umbrella, right? But you've got 1937, Kings and Queens, and then at the top you've got Bouquet. You've also got, there's another one in there. I'm blanking at the moment, but I can look it up and find out. But Vireo's got a few tiered brands, and Bouquet is like their top, 1937 is their bottom. But even 1937, for the 30-something bucks an eighth it costs, I've seen it as low as 28 an eighth. Phenomenal for that number. You have a lighter?
There is.
Oh, but you know what?
I did fill
I'll
that
do some promotion real quick, because I know what I have in here. Ready? Once I find it one more time. Thank you to Simply Green, guys. We got the Simply Green banner. We got the Simply Green shirt. Or the Grateful Dad's Simply Green shirt. We got the Simply Green lighters. I got Simply Green bag. I got Simply Green air fresheners. Simply Green lanyard. I'm decked out with Simply Green gear, guys. But I love them. They hook it up. It's a good spot to go if you guys are looking for a good local dispensary and you live in the Suffolk, Eastern Suffolk area. It's very convenient, and the people are great. They care about the products. They care about the brands. They don't carry garbage flower. You know, a lot of these dispensaries, and this is the problem I've found with a few places, right, is you'll go in and everything's fire. They're salespeople, right? They'll tell you everything's gas.
Yeah.
They don't care. They just want to sell you. I didn't do it.
Everybody's got the best weed.
Mm-hmm. It's not even like we have better. It's anything you ask for, they'll tell you is great. Oh, how's this? Oh, that's great. Oh, how's this? Oh, it's awesome. You're right? Like, they're not going to be honest. If I go to Simply Green, they're honest. Right? They'll what exactly are you looking for? What type of flower do I like? What type of effects do I like? Am I sativa, indica? Like, what am I looking for? And then they will find the right product for what you're looking for.
That's key.
Yeah, they're knowledgeable. I know Jay sends all of them to get like certified, and they go to bud tender school, and they all know their stuff.
It's an industry now, and that's what I'm the happiest about seeing.
Well, it's
legitimizing the knowledge that so many of us have had for decades.
Well, it's been a wild ride, right? Like, you've been fighting for it since fucking the 90s.
Late 90s, for sure.
You've been fighting forever. But it's cool to see the fruits of that labor, right? Like, I didn't think I ever would. I really didn't think in our lifetime we would see legalized
many didn't.
Cannabis.
Many didn't. I used to get into conversations with my dad, and he was like, "You'll never see it legal in your lifetime. There's no way. And I was like, try and do what you can.
And it's awesome.
And then when it was legal, I remember turning to him and being like, "So," and he was like, "I don't know what to say." I'm like, well, we did it.
But there's weird things that come with it, though, right? Like, we've been talking about this on the show a bunch lately, how we have to be careful in New York to make sure that the right brands and the right people are handed the keys to the palace, so to say. Like, there needs to be.
We don't want little marijuana to become big marijuana like tobacco became.
Worse than that, you don't want big marijuana, which is already a thing, taking over.
Yeah.
You don't want them pushing out little marijuana. You don't want. So that's why we're big on the show on promoting brands, Woodstock, on promoting Toke Folks, on promoting these smaller brands. That's why we partnered with Simply Green as opposed to, like, there's other ones that could have, but we really want to make sure that, like, the right hands, like, the industry is in the right hands. We've seen it in California where the legal market has really, really gone downhill drastically. Obviously, you can still get phenomenal bud in California, right? But like the legal market has drastically decreased according to a lot of people that I've spoken to. And it is entirely the cause of big money getting involved. And big money doesn't care about the product. Big money doesn't care about the consumer. Big money cares about the bottom line.
Yeah, they're looking at it's purely a profit. Once
So-
once it turns into that, you lose some of
Where's
the
that ashtray?
artwork that goes into it right over
So
here.
you'll get, predatory marketing tactics. You'll get all kinds of shit. That's why, like, I've seen there's some brands. I don't really want to trash anybody yet, but I know there's some brands that charge way too much for what they're putting out. Right? There's way too much, and that's already in New York, where Toke Folks is putting out gas at
Reasonable prices.
reasonable prices.
Yeah, those,
So-
are, those are the people you hope really.
Well,
find a
that's
way
why
to
you
keep-
want
keep
them-
that niche filled.
That's who you want to hand the keys to, right? Like, so I keep saying it's important for. That's what I love doing this show. I feel like it's important to have this show working
I'm good, my man.
and other shows like this. Yeah, burns fast. Not burns fast. It's a hitter.
I was gonna say it's
It's a pretty good joint.
that is a
So-
lovely flavor.
Yeah.
And it's extremely smooth
Mm.
for a joint.
So I will say, I know, like, Ben had told me he'd taken a bit of a tea break recently and whatnot, but like, I'm not gonna call him a bitch for tapping out halfway through this. It's a good joint.
That's all right, you can. I don't
I'm not
care.
I would. I would. I would be the first one to do it. But like, you guys can see. I don't know. I'm not gonna get all close up on this, but like, whenever you're smoking a joint, if you see like a thick,
Yeah.
oily resin ring forming, that's some quality
a
bud.
quarter, it's a quarter inch down.
Yeah,
That's,
and like
that's where the vaporization point is.
yeah,
You're just
and there's
getting-
no. This isn't an infused joint. It is just an indica blend. And look, it's a really good,
Absolutely.
really good flower. Love it. I can put it out. We can light that back up.
Sure.
Like I was saying, it's a weird.
Do the fans know this is you already?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they know about
The
the call.
coughing.
But it's a weird, dynamic for the industry to be in because, like, obviously, big money is going to make its way in. This is a big market, right? But you really need to make sure that the small money players have the power over the market.
And that's where the legislation comes into it to make sure that it stays that way
Mm,
as best it can.
I don't think it's up to legislation. I think it's up to people like us, shows like this.
Well, that's a given for sure.
I think it's up to like the culture to make sure that doesn't happen,
Well,
right? Because cannabis is this weird industry and this weird market in the sense of that it is a culture in its own, right? Like you're not going to have a culture like that with any games. You're not going to have a culture like that with alcohol. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like is there a specific culture within cannabis that I feel like
It's kind.
and
Yeah.
like
Like back in the day, we called them the kind bud.
the customers care about their product. They care about what they're smoking. They care about the genetics. They care about the plant itself. They like these things. I've never met a smoker that isn't fascinated by pot plants. Do you know what I mean? Like you could look at videos of plants all day. I could look at videos of plants all day. I'm like, it's incredible.
Anybody who grows knows, like, when you have a almost fully mature female ready to harvest, it just glows in the sunlight.
It's one of the most
I'm
beautiful
like,
things.
It's a really gorgeous plant.
It's one of the most beautiful things.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a culture, right? Like amongst smokers. So it's up to us to make sure that like the right brands get the business. You know what I mean? Like make sure so it's up to, again, like I said, like us, and hopefully there's other shows that start doing a similar type of thing. And for the people to really work with the right brands, the right dispensaries, to not let these MSOs and big money interests just take over.
I'm sure the industry will take care of that. Yeah, that's the idea.
Fingers crossed,
Well,
right?
you got to work for it.
You do.
You know.
But you also gotta, you gotta work for it. There's got to be people on the ground doing it.
Yeah.
And like I've heard in California, like that's just the thing now. Like their big money became the thing, and like It worries
There's
me.
more profit in selling the
Well,
lesser quality.
New York
for-
worries me just because of the thing that happened with vapes, right? Like, so,
But everybody still gets them.
well, this is the
oddly
thing,
enough.
though, but this is where it got weird. So, vapes started as small business, right? Those were local, like, small people developed juices and whatever, and smaller, but that wasn't Philip Morris.
Right.
That wasn't big tobacco. It was the fight against big tobacco created the vape.
That was
industry.
how it was pitched to me back when I first
How it
started.
was.
vaping.
It's not even how it was pitched. That's what it was. And all of a sudden, big money came in to pay government
Yeah.
to outlaw flavored vaping for all kinds of whatever reasons.
Right.
They say it's dangerous, or there was that bullshit about people getting the pop lungs or whatever it was, but that was from vitamin E and black market cannabis vapes. Like that wasn't what it was, right?
Right.
But like they use that as their poster
'Cause it's
thing,
dangerous shit.
and then they paid politicians to outlaw flavored vapes, which basically shuts down the entire industry, right? All of these small players are now
Not allowed
out.
to do that. Yeah.
They're pushed out. They're broke. And just now this year, Philip Morris swoops right back in and pays for legislation that will re-allow flavored vaping.
Because they
Guess who's developed their flavored vape market?
It's so obvious.
So it like that scares me because you can have big money come in, legally shut down the smaller business, literally legally push them out,
And then create legislation that allows them.
and then allow yourself to
Back.
sweep back in and take
Yeah.
it all. That like
They get you coming and going.
it's so shitty. Like, but like that's what worries me is like we there just has to be enough people, and I don't think that the possibility of that happening is as easy with cannabis because I think enough like smokers, vapors, like nicotine smokers and vapors, they don't care. Right? Like they just like give me my cigarettes, give me a vape that tastes good. I don't think they care so much about the product.
It's, you want it to be safe.
Cannabis
obviously,
consumers are
but None
different.
of them are safe. None of them are good for you.
You know,
I'm not
I've got
advocating
100%.
for any of
But
it.
weed smokers are different. It's not just about the health or if it's good for you. It's the genetics.
Yeah,
What's the lineage? Where did that plant come from?
everything's so crossbred these days.
But like you still get curious.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me you go get the COAs and don't get curious? Like, what are the terpene content of this? I just feel like as
There's more information for people to get at with the product
Yeah.
now. In terms
and
of,
well, we look for it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find that with anything. Like that's why I feel like cannabis culture is different than any market. Because you're not gonna get a consumer that looks that deeply into the product anywhere else.
I don't know about anywhere else, but I could definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
for
there's
sure.
a few things. I know whiskey people
I-
are whiskey people.
I was
right?
gonna say, have you?
Like-
There's people that like when it comes to certain things,
yeah, there's definitely connoisseurs of everything,
Yeah.
but it's just very widespread.
Humans are good like that.
Sometimes
we love our intoxicants.
we definitely do.
Whatever
But
helps
we're
the day
not the
go
only
by.
ones.
No, they're not.
You've seen the dolphins with the pufferfish?
Yep, and there's all sorts of animals that utilize
Well,
other products to.
we were talking about last
change
week
the-
how deer go after pot plants.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it makes you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's these like apples that drop from a tree, and I think elephants eat them or something. They just basically get all drunk. Like it's a certain time of year, they just know.
Wow.
You know,
Well, I think there's also something with the
there's also
they say that, but like you ever seen the goats scaling those ridiculous mountains just to get to the salt at the top?
Yeah,
I don't think it's just good salt.
I don't
Like they've got to have a reaction to that salt.
know. Something's
There's
got to be.
something.
It's got to be something extra in that salt.
Well,
For
that
sure.
or maybe something that just goats react to in that salt, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't think we would react to the toxin in the pufferfish.
No,
but-
I think we die.
Would we?
Like if you eat a pufferfish and you eat like the toxins that
No, but there's like that
certain pufferfish.
so there's
will kill
that
you.
toxin that gets released when they poke them.
Yeah,
And that's why
And-
dolphins will like pass them around.
right.
And they get
I don't
high.
think- I don't think it would affect us like if we were underwater with it.
No. I'm curious.
Yeah, right.
Got a pufferfish?
They pass around the.
You ever licked a toad's ass?
Right.
I saw a great video of a dog doing that. A dog saw this like this frog on like a banister, and like they slowed it down so you can see the dog in real time. It just sniffs it and then licks it, and then the dog starts freaking out.
Oh my god!
Like, yeah, buddy.
I stay off the internet as much as I can.
You're a smart man. These days, it's a wild place to be.
Yeah.
But like, at least everything you hear is true because everything on the internet is true, and you can't say anything that isn't true on the internet. And I know that because I read it on the internet.
Right. Everything's true on the internet.
Did you see that? I'm not even gonna try and get political, but this was just really funny. Did you see that skydiver that fell during
Oh,
in
right.
Washington? Oh my god!
Right.
This dude, did you see it? Though?
I did. I was like, what
He was
happened?
dragging an American flag by his feet over trees. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
Like I said, I saw that and I was just like, I don't care. It was a Trump rally, whatever. It was just like, oh my God, somebody miscalculated something somewhere.
Massively.
Care what side you're
so
on.
funny. I just laughed.
Yeah. I'm wondering if he had a malfunction with his equipment.
No, dude. He was skydiving, but with an American flag hanging from his feet.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was the miscalculation.
Oh, I guess so.
Because it caught trees. And
I saw him hit into like
planted.
a tent.
Yeah, because it was coming down here, and then the flag caught the trees, and
I missed the tree. I just saw him like land on the tent, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I mean, I would think skydiving with a flag attached to your feet was the first.
Well, I feel like it's probably been done before.
No way! Over trees?
Well, no, I mean over tree. I get it. Like there was a miscalculation somewhere, but I think they skydive down with all sorts of stuff they can.
Oh yeah, but I could see it over the desert.
Yeah, right.
Like where it's safe, or maybe over the water.
I was gonna say DC is can be a little rural in some areas.
That whole part of the country, like DC, Baltimore, like Virginia, like it's a pretty wild place. Thinking some wild shit. There's a lot of wild parts of this country. Like there's a lot of wild parts of the country.
I lived in a few places.
Ooh, this is cute.
Small.
Smells like watermelon. It smells exactly like watermelon candy. See, this is my thing. I don't know if I'm going to love this. Sorry, Jay. I love you. But I don't know if I'm going to love this. Because I think you know this about me. I don't like vapes that taste like candy. Or like fruit. Or like, I like my...
Right.
If I'm vaping...
It depends on what kind of watermelon we're talking about.
I still want it to taste like weed. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm...
A little, yeah.
If I'm vaping, I still want to know that I'm smoking. Vaping for me is about the convenience, not about making weed taste better.
Yeah.
I love the taste of weed, right? Like, I love tasting the different, flower, the different terpene contents and the different, notes and...
This one is straight up THC.
Well, yeah, because it's a distillate.
Yeah.
So what they do to a lot of these is they'll just take THC distillate, right? It's not even any strain specific. You don't know what it is. It's just distilled oil. Just straight THC.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll add terpenes to create a flavor profile.
Sure.
That's almost always how it goes. Unless you're getting a live rosin or a live resin.
Which
vape.
I've
had.
Yeah, I have access to a 5-ton hand press. So I'll take a quarter ounce of weed once in a while and just make my own butter, my own
rosin
right straight out of it. So,
but you can't you have to have a specific device to vape that. You can dab it, whatever you
want.
I
dab. Yeah. But basically, I made my own dab.
We had one.
You get like a gram out of.
We had a half gram.
2 grams.
Rosin pen at one point on the show from NYCE. It was so delicious.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's tasty, I'll say that.
Doesn't
like a
smell
watermelon
bad.
Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
It's delicious.
Right. If it's too sweet, I won't. It's nice.
But,
It's discreet. Though.
It's very discreet. I love that.
Just a pull, right? No button.
Yeah, you just gotta pull it. But again, that's like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's delicious. It's actually one of the better fruity tasting ones I've had. So
it's not that sweet.
Yeah, I'll take back the what I said. I do kind of like it. Is it? It's definitely a decent distillate. You can tell by looking at it.
Yeah, it's very good.
I like it. Is it my favorite? No, but that's just preference. Again, as far as distillate, the distillate itself is good. That hit me pretty quick. It's very fruity. It tastes like watermelon. It's delicious. Don't get me
It's got a
wrong.
good flavor for sure.
That is not my
Rippers.
preference. Give it up to them. Rippers
It
is
rips, you
solid.
ride.
It
Right
rips.
on. That's a great little logo. Little saying.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan. I do like the watermelon taste. I do. But again, my vapes, I want to taste like. Actually, did I bring one? I did bring it. I want to taste like flour. Like, hold on. This one might be.
I
a little
do
far.
taste that in here though. I get
A little
very,
bit.
I get a heavy flavor of like marijuana. You know what I mean? Like I know
I had this. This is the cured resin that Gio gave me from Woodstock.
I don't know.
Try this.
Give that back to you. I'm sure it's great. I am
Oh.
not the big. You know, I'm not the biggest. I'm like
No.
I've
But
never
this
been
is a
impressed by
full.
any.
This is a full
fruit.
spectrum. Cured resin. They added some live terps to it, I believe, but
It's tasty. It's yummy.
now that's like tastes like weed.
Right. I've always thought of those as like weed light. They're great in like a pinch.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, some of
But-
them.
Well, some people swear by them. That's fine too.
Again, I
Like,
think that depends on whether it's a
when you talk to
distillate.
people, I'm like, you smoke now, and they're like, oh, I vape. I'm like, it's good
Well,
enough.
you-
It counts.
We've had this conversation a million times about entourage effect.
Mm.
Like you and I have had this conversation a million times before I even started the show about entourage effect.
Yeah.
The THC distillate, you're not gonna ever get that because it is literally just THC and then terps added in. You're missing all of the other cannabinoids. It's
Right.
distilled THC. However, a full spectrum rosin vape or a resin vape, you're gonna get all the other cannabinoids from it.
Sure. That's gotten into science too. So for sure, there are definitely vapes that are far superior to.
But
other
you're
vapes.
paying for them.
Right. Exactly.
You're paying for them.
Yeah.
So that is one of the things. Like it's an interesting thing about cannabis culture in general. I've always liked.
Well, you get what you pay for. So.
Well, that and the mentality behind people not understanding that. But I think you've heard I did a bit where it's like, you tell your best friend you just got a bag of weed. His first question is how much did he pay for it, right?
For it, right.
Now, and like, people are always judgmental of other people, how much other people spend on weed, right? Like, first of all, that's none of your business, right? Like, if you don't want to pay as much or you pay more than that person, that's none of your, that's whatever. But when you go into a dispensary, you get what you pay for, just like with any other dealer. You get what you pay for, like, and it's not like it's that much above, or even at all above what you're paying black market or gray market. There's the tax included, but like, if you want top shelf product, you're gonna pay $80 for a vape. Like,
Generally,
it's just what it is.
I've come across cats out,
Somebody now in Colorado, it's different, right? And this is another thing.
Well,
Colorado.
I see people offer me like $100 gram hash, and I'm like, I don't. And it was really good hash, but I would never have paid $100 for it.
60.
Like, it was really good.
60, 70,
It was really good,
Not
right?
100.
But
60,
yeah,
70.
you know,
Now I've seen some
like
concentrate, some like incredible live rosin that was like $90 a gram.
yeah. I don't know if I've ever really come across. Like I
But
said, I'm not that into
I wouldn't pay
I
it.
make my own.
I wouldn't pay it though,
dabs
right? Like
sometimes.
if I wouldn't judge somebody that could afford it.
Right.
Fuck yeah, that's the best you're gonna get. That's
Right.
4-star quality hash rosin. Like,
as long as you're not getting the crap of that and getting hosed.
yeah, no. Well,
Right.
there's protections against that in the legal market
Well,
to
right.
a degree.
For
So
sure.
like, that's one thing I do like about it.
Yeah. Right, they can't sell you $100 vape and it not be worth that $100.
Yeah, no. There are provisions like, and there's a legal market now, so there's steps you can take and
Right.
stuff, right? Like, so it's, but but there is predatory marketing. There are some companies that will like put a fancy jar with a cool looking packaging and charge top tier price for mids. Like, there's a few that do that, and that's where it gets kind of dicey.
Right, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. So, Twisted Kitchens. This is a good pivot point.
Okay, oh yeah. It's fine.
Tell us what's going on.
So we're looking at an September opening.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, that's it's possible we'll get to be open in late August. Where anybody who knows anything about opening these things is as soon as you mention the town, they just understand.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna, it is what it is, and we have hoops to jump through, which we are currently doing and paying for, and we're looking at probably September open.
Well, that's kind of one of those things. Is like anytime a business opens, everybody's wheels got to get greased. Everybody's hands got to get. It just is what it is.
I mean, the story you had heard earlier. No one's pulled when we go to pull the permanent tenant, change a tenant.
Okay.
Town discovers we don't. No one's pulled a permit since 1970.
Yeah.
We're talking about this. This is
Yeah, we did. 1970.
1970. So I was -5, and I'm not sure how that's any of my concern. And we just So and then they tell
So this
us,
building's permit hasn't been pulled in almost 60 years.
Yeah. I don't want to do the math. No one told me there's gonna be math. So yeah, it is what it is. No bad mouth anybody. It just is what it is.
No, it's just what it is. It's just baffling. It's baffling. Decades.
This is
decades.
I don't know, the town in the 80s. It didn't. So now we're jumping through the hoops to take care of that. And the town's helpful. They're not. I wouldn't want to say helpful. They're understanding. But
we'll
it is
give
what
them
it
that.
is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, they they would never admit any kind of wrongdoing on their part. So the best we can get is we'll get this going as fast as possible. So we're looking at it like a September opening.
Killer.
And yeah, that is what it is. It's fun.
Till then, you guys have got pop-ups.
We are doing pop-ups.
Yeah.
We're going to be the Lighthouse Commons Shopping Center on the 12th as a pop-up. We're going to have coffee, iced coffee, lots of our confections. That comes with a whole kind of antique flea market. That's a really great
I know
thing.
this is selfish of me. But the one reason I'm getting annoyed that you guys haven't opened yet is because I am dying to try some of the food. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
the ideas that you guys had for the menu. I'm like, oh man.
And we are paring that down. People that do go to our website, twistedkitchen.com. We are kind of playing with it because there's things that need to happen on the back end.
Of course.
Production
honestly,
and logistics.
Just knowing you and knowing Mike.
Yeah.
I don't even have to know what's on the menu to just be like,
it's more like we're gonna pull some things off and run them as specials just to see.
Yeah.
Because, so.
But it's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. The kitchen's looking like a kitchen.
Hell yeah.
Got things together. So it's starting to happen. We're just waiting on the town. The Department of Health approved our plans. They're fine with what we want to do. It's just waiting for the town to correct everything. And
let's go, bureaucrats. It's Islip, right?
Yeah.
Town of Islip. Watch the Grateful Dad's podcast and understand to stop dicking around.
Let us open.
Let them open.
You think you'd want
the people want Twisted Kitchens. Let them open.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely.
Who do we got to offer a joint to?
We love. Yeah,
Find out. They can come on the show. I'll smoke a joint with them.
Yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah, it's we're doing what we need to do. That's what it really comes down to. So that's fine. That's what you got to do. And then in the meantime, we just have fun. I do this podcast once in a while with you. I got
Hell yeah, I'm about it. We gotta, we get to hang out a little bit more then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get to see a little bit more.
Ben's busy. I'm busy. You guys need to understand. Ben and I used to hang out a lot more regularly.
Quite a bit.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you're younger men.
Not even that. I mean, post divorce, we would hang out a lot more still. But it's just things got busy.
Yeah, gotta hit the ground running. It's the New York hustle. Everybody knows it. And then add Long Island on top of it.
Yeah, but it's also things start taking off, right? I think the restaurant taking off for you and starting
definitely a great opportunity. Looking forward to flexing.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's this.
So
I said it. I keep saying it, but it's pieces keep falling into place. And when you surround yourself with the right people, with the right energy that
That's
are
it.
also rooting for you as much as you're rooting for, it just, things fucking happen.
Right. You know, like my attitude's always been, you can't beat me. I want you to win too.
Damn right.
You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Like, let's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
do this. Like, just
When it becomes
Yeah.
like competitive and shit, and like then there's like yeah. So I'm in this phase of my life where I'm surrounding myself not with people that people that I want to win that also want me to win.
right.
Right? Like, and it seems to work out.
Yeah. It's definitely less difficult than those people that are trying to sabotage you. So you just gotta.
Oh, nobody trying to sabotage me. What are you talking about? No, crazy.
But
Notice you got some rice on the table. Having
Was it?
Chinese food?
we don't need to point that out.
What? I'm jealous. I like Chinese food.
There's rice on my table.
Doesn't mean anything. You could have stuck a fucking phone in your thing and
Yeah,
a bag of rice.
I don't know. It's probably from. Trying to think.
You remember we used to film this in Nick's
Japanese
garage.
food.
Do you remember the amount of shit that would be around?
Yeah, right. I do. It's all right.
We upgrading. We were. I gotta get in touch with that lady. I don't know what happened. She never hit me back.
Oh, yeah?
And we ran into her. Jay and I ran into her at the country show.
Okay.
And
She was still all for it.
yeah, we had a whole conversation. I was like, I got her number. She said, hit me up. We're like,
Okay.
get in touch with me tomorrow. And yeah,
People in the restaurant entertainment industry can
it happens.
get caught
It
up.
happens. And it's been a busy weekend. It's
Right.
been a busy weekend.
Yeah. Right. It was definitely the 4th. Some craziness that went on around here.
Dude, it got wild. Like, I'm so glad I saw the storm coming and knew it was coming. So my plan yesterday was to make it a rest day anyway. I was so shot from the thing Friday, and then I knew like this was today, and we were so guys. There were some pivots for today. We were supposed to have Hash Harvest on, but then we haven't heard like the Beach Club. We had to change times and whatever. We had to
Things weren't working
reschedule.
out.
Hash Harvest is going to come on the 19th. I'm fucking stoked about that. And so we're at Ben's house today. And so like between Friday and then today and then starting tomorrow, I have the girls for 2 weeks. I was like, I need a rest day. So yesterday was my like just chill out, not do anything. And then at around like 8 o'clock or so, I just grabbed the folding chair and walked down to the lake
Nice.
and just sat there and watched fireworks.
Yeah.
Smoked a joint, watched fireworks, and it was just.
That's cool. I was at an event. I was working.
Which one?
It wasn't with the Twisted Kitchen.
Oh, it was the
outside.
other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And it went well, and then the party they shut off their fireworks, and like right when he got done, the wind picked up. I was
Yep.
like, "What?"
Perfect timing. Could you imagine it picked up while they were going?
Oh my god, this guy! I was like, that was like pandemonium. It was like in the
So
backyard.
you guys have to like. I don't know. There's no way I can edit and get up this video up, but you guys have got to at least hear about this video that Ben just showed me. So there was a lot of storms yesterday, right? Like there was a lot of like crazy shit. I saw a video about Coney Island, got a standstorm. Like I saw a lot of
Yeah.
crazy shit happen. But Ben shows me this video of his son was at where was he?
I think it was Cedar Beach.
Cedar Beach,
and there
right?
was
And there was like fireworks
big
getting
bonfire.
launched.
Well,
Big
there's
bonfire.
big
Big bonfire.
right as the wind came up,
And
and they
r-
had to evacuate the beach.
And you see literally like I don't know if you guys have ever seen wind catch fire,
Yeah,
but it's a scary thing.
it was
And that you could see it in the video, like how it's happening. The fire is spreading. It's like the apocalypse, right? And Ben's son is just standing on the dock,
singing the national
anthem, chest in the air, arms out, while flames are
far
about
enough
to.
away. While you can just hear people in the background like, "We gotta go, we gotta go." And he just starts singing the national anthem, like standing there. Like the flame was far enough off.
I
that everything was going on
gotta
fire.
criticize his choice of song. I feel like "Proud to Be an American" would have been the better one right there.
Right. It was funny.
That is great.
It was good. I mean, he wasn't anywhere that close to the fire, so he's all right. But it was just hilarious.
I
And
thought-
I hope he said it was insane though. He called me right afterwards. He was just like, "Oh my god."
I think I almost just died.
Well, he's like, "The beach went on fire." I'm like, "What?"
The beach is on fire. Yeah.
I guess it was a big thing. I mean,
wild.
when you light a bonfire with a bunch of stuff, and then the wind picks up like that, it's just asking for it. Like, you just blow chunks of the fire
So,
around.
I made a hilarious observation at this country show. Like, because after they did the fireworks, right? The Gucci fireworks on Bald Hill, they
Yeah.
have every year, right? Huge fireworks show. All the typical music, right?
Sure.
All the, God Bless America, 4th of July music, right? And, and I'm proud to be an American. And everybody sang every word to that song. Not every word. They sang all the words they knew, which is like that and the God bless the U.S. They don't know the rest of the song. They don't know any of the first verse. But the one part that, everybody sang that, the whole crowd singing along. James Brown comes on. Living in America. Not one person sing. I'm like, how you going to disrespect the Godfather? Not one person can't get a hottie hi. Hody ho. Nobody. I felt that was rude.
A little bit towards it.
Look, goddamn. It's James Brown.
Man,
Find me one person that doesn't love James Brown.
it's hard to when you hear him, you're just like, oh, this is James Brown. I don't think I've met anybody that doesn't really like him.
There was a bare knuckle. I don't know if you're not a combat sports guy, but there was bare knuckle fighting championships. It's bare knuckle boxing, right?
Right.
But they've gotten huge. They're like pay-per-views everywhere. They're absolutely massive now. It's crazy to watch. It's crazy. But they had an event on the 4th.
Wow.
And this one fighter, I forgot his name, black dude, doesn't matter except for the story because he literally did Apollo's entrance from Rocky
Okay.
4.
That's great.
And then he got knocked the fuck out. Like, you nailed it.
Right. You definitely got that. That's great.
I mean, you're still alive, so you didn't totally nail it. But
Right.
What's your favorite Rocky?
It's got to be the first one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just go way back. I remember watching that as a very young kid. It was just great. So everybody, growing up 70s, 80s.
First one's good.
Rocky 1. And the first Star Wars I remember is actually Jedi, which was later.
Yeah.
Like 83, I think, or some shit like that. But
What's your favorite Star Wars?
it's tough for me. I haven't seen all of them, so I don't want to.
You've seen at least the first, 1 through 6, right?
I mean,
You haven't seen the new ones. That's fine. We can not count
6
the new
through
ones.
7. I mean,
7, 8, 9?
4, 5, 6 are probably my favorite.
Well, no, which one? Which one? Which specific?
It's a toss up.
It is.
I'm an Aliens fan.
Okay.
Probably the second Aliens.
Yeah?
Absolutely, all the way. I like a lot of the offshoots and what they've done with some of it. And now they kind of
See,
went off.
I don't really do
but
horror well, so
it's so weird.
Aliens
I
are
hate
good,
horror movies, but I love the
but
Aliens series.
Prometheus
Yeah, it's
was
great
one of
movie.
the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, I
Like, that was unbelievable.
I think-
I also heard Alien Earth is sick. Have you watched it?
I've watched probably most of the first season. I gotta get through the rest. I
Heard
don't get
it's
to binge
dope.
watch stuff, but yeah, it's great. I was like, this is
Also, I heard
like-
Welcome to Derry is fantastic.
Oh yeah, is
I
that
haven't watched it, but it was great, like Pennywise backstory and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm not really that into horror.
Same.
I don't. I just when I was a kid, and the Predator movies, like and then the Alien Predators. I used to collect the comics. Aliens,
Have you been
Predators.
watching? Have you seen the new Predator movies?
Some of them are great.
Like Badlands? Did you see? I heard Badlands.
Badlands-
Was sick.
Yeah, I like Badlands.
I wanted to. So I don't
Um,
do well with a lot of them, but I wanted to see Badlands because the
They're-
concept.
My son's seen most of them, and he said they're all great. Like,
Badlands was an
they just-
interesting concept to me.
People that like
Just
trash
that whole
stuff.
idea of we're following a predator
Right.
that's being hunted.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah. It was good. I think I'm pretty sure I saw that one. There's a couple of new ones that I saw one recently, but I love the older ones too, of course. Predator 2 with Danny Glover, man. That's some class. When he's
was Schwarzenegger that one?
no, that was the first one, which
Oh.
was good too. That was a great story in its own. But then Danny Glover chasing it around L.A.
Well, I was watching this video
Classic.
of these guys talk about let's do things. First was Seth Rogen. It was definitely Seth Rogen saying that he didn't like the Rocky movies and shit, and he though, like his favorite Stallone movie was.
Oh.
No. He felt Stallone like wasn't that great of an actor. He was saying something about Stallone. I don't want to put
Right.
words in something wrong in his mouth.
Right.
He was saying something about Stallone. Definitely that he didn't like the Rocky movies because he doesn't like sports. That's not a thing.
Right.
All right. And then, they were talking about like Schwarzenegger. The guys in the video were talking about like the filmographies and the comparison between Schwarzenegger and Stallone and all that stuff, and like how Stallone had an infinitely better career, like made way better movies, but you can't forget about like Demolition Man,
Yeah.
and you can't forget about Rambo,
Yeah.
and you can't forget it. Like there's certain movies that are like,
Right. I would say definitely I like the Rambo movies more than the Rocky movies.
Do you?
I do.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I get
I
it.
mean-
Same. First Blood is
Grew up with he grew up with a Vietnam vet. You know what I
and
mean?
First
Like,
Blood was
I got it. It's
fucking it's peak. That movie was so
and
good.
the other ones got a little silly, but that was the point. That's why they were great.
Well,
Like,
I'm missing. So like,
They weren't silly, but they
Nick
were
and
a
I had
little
talked
over
about
the
this
top.
once. Nick and I had talked about this once. How like there's something to be said, and I really miss just the cheesy beat 'em up action flick. There doesn't need to be a lot of plot to it.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember the story of any of those Jackie Chan movies. Rumble in the Bronx.
Right.
Do you remember them? Like
it was a gang.
they were just great.
Yeah.
They were great. I don't
Something to do
remember
with
any
a
of the plots.
gang
Who cares?
and running drugs.
Who cares?
And, yeah.
There was this movie. I forgot the name of it. This recent one. I think it was a Korean film where it was just this dude taking on floors of bad guys. Like, and I'm like, that was the most badass action movie I've seen in forever.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. Like, you don't get that anymore.
Yeah. It's and you would think with the technology that they have, they
They don't do a lot of things these days.
yeah,
Movies
they
also-
can make some
first
really
of all,
cool things happen.
Movies
on that
are not
level.
as big as they used to be.
What's all the Netflix and stuff?
That's one part of it. It's a
Yeah.
lot to do with, and technology for television have gotten better, right? So like you can make better TV shows than you used to. You can make movie quality series. Why would I spend $15 to go watch 3 hours when I can binge 8 or more? Do you know what I mean? Like it just, that's
Right.
personally, like I know they're redoing Harry Potter as a series, and I'm stoked about that because having read the books,
yeah.
like they can do a season for each book instead of 3 hours.
Right.
Like, so that's kind of why movies, I feel like, aren't as big a thing as they used to be. You still get your Marvel movie that comes out. You still get your occasional whatever. But, like, there's no really, like,
The culture's changed.
that big
around-
action movie of the
Yeah.
year.
I can't remember the last time I went to a movie theater. I would. My
well,
kids go sometimes.
before I got a VR.
Yeah.
I don't-
Now you have a movie theater.
Literally in my house.
In your house, on your head.
So my favorite thing to do isn't even do the theater. I love to sit in my car, and I'll take the browser screen, like my regular. I'll be in mixed reality. I'll just blow that up to, 80 inches or
Right.
whatever. I'll sit in my car, turn it on, plug the power in,
Right.
right? So I'm not worried about a charge, and connect it to the Bluetooth. I have my own drive-in theater.
Yeah. Right.
I just sit there, and just smoke and sit and watch a movie, and I have my own drive-in. It's fucking awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
can't. It's fucking awesome. Like, there's no downplaying how awesome it's fucking awesome. But like, there's no. I haven't gotten excited to go to a movie theater.
Yeah. I mean, I would take my.
I'm stoked
My
about.
kids.
I want to actually see. I want to try and contact the dude that owns Game On.
Yeah.
Try and have him on the show. You saw what he's doing.
Yeah. You got to see if he's. Yeah.
Well, did you see what he's doing?
With what? No, I guess not.
Bought
So-
Cora Movie Land,
Oh yeah.
turning it into like a retro movie theater.
Retro movie theater. Yeah, that I saw.
I'm
that,
fucking
that's
about it,
plan.
dude.
I don't know if it was definite yet, but he was talking like it's kind of
They're working it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted a video. There's a lot to do. Like he posted a whole video how there's like
I think I saw it.
yeah, shout out to I don't remember this guy's name that owns Game On, but he's the shit. I just want to say it. Like he's the shit. He's brought back retro gaming to a whole different degree. The arcades is fucking awesome.
You heard what happened in the mall.
I did. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
him.
Fuck the mall.
Fuck him. They're putting Miniso there or something.
I don't know.
Fuck him.
They raised his rent like 5 times.
Yeah, no, fuck him.
Pushed him
Honestly, he's opening.
He's like,
He's got the
okay.
one in the outlets. He's opening up. Fuck him. Buy them all. Like he's going so many other places.
He offers something that's kind of needed.
Yeah,
It's like
I've never met the guy.
way
I would
affordable.
love to. I feel like we would check. I want to try and talk to him and get him on the show. I feel like it would be fucking cool. But like what he's doing with the movie theater,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
they're trying to.
I told my kids,
would
I'm like,
kill.
I'm taking you guys to see The Breakfast Club. You're all old enough now.
Or I want to bring my daughter to see like Lion King in the movie theater or Land Before Time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're gonna do these family old school movies. Like I'm so about that.
Yeah.
Bring her, get some popcorn. Like I don't mind bringing my kids to a movie theater. I'm not gonna go spend $25 on a ticket and
Right.
$80 on some snacks.
Wow. It's yeah.
You know, like no.
So it's great. Yeah. And the old Coram movie land. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Yeah.
Like I would love that. But there's no like. That's what I'm saying is like there's no reason to go to movies anymore. There's no like great writing. There's nothing that excites me. Like oh, I gotta see that movie.
Like
in
I'm
theaters.
upset I didn't see some of the Predator movies in the theaters or some of the new Alien movies that I loved. I'm like, oh, this would have been really
But
good.
that's more guilt. Than
Right,
you're like, right? That's just
my
the-
anxiety's a fucking liar. I
That's
get it.
just that's just like brand guilt.
But,
That's
like-
not like oh, it would have been better in theaters.
It's not yet. Look at the TVs we have now. And it really is. You know, I don't need to be in a theater with other people, but the experience is nice.
Experience is cool, but there's
And-
nothing that's dragged me out like I need to see this in
the
theaters.
theaters, yeah.
Like when I saw Avengers Endgame, do you know what I mean? Like that was a packed theater and everyone.
Yeah.
Like that was an experience.
Yeah.
I don't need to go sit with 20 other people. That like, it's not, like it just doesn't.
Doesn't hold the appeal, right?
Yeah,
We're such pack
like
animals
well,
sometimes.
because it's almost like a concert experience.
Right. If it's a dead concert, right? Not nearly as fun.
So like I would, well, this is for me. I think it's a neurodivergent thing. Okay, like I was talking to, that girl I was telling you about,
Yeah.
right? And I was saying how like when I'm at a concert, right? Like I spend so much time looking around at other
Yeah.
people because I feed off of that,
Yeah.
right? Like I'm like that person's having a great time. Hell yeah, they're fucking loving it. And I feed off of that,
Sure, man.
especially at like a fish show, right?
Yeah.
Like, and this is actually how it came up. Was I remember I was watching what is it, Brett Young at the country
Play in
thing.
the garden. Just you going?
What? No, I can't
Yeah,
afford
same.
it, dude.
I'm
broke.
like, I know. We're both like.
I'm broke. I would love
I've
to.
seen the boys so many times.
I have. I'm at a point where like I
I'm
would
okay if
love
I
to,
don't.
but I'm okay if I don't.
I caught him last summer, I think, or the summer before.
I'll catch him.
Yeah.
No. And like,
If not, I was there.
yeah, like I saw. Anyway, I've seen some shit in the fish lore at this point. Like I've seen some crazy things.
Right.
Like there was some
Yeah.
stuff that I could be like, I was there, bro. Like I've got a few of those.
Right.
Curveball, I was there, man.
I don't know. That's a flex.
Yeah, no, it kind of is though.
A little bit.
It's Schrodinger's festival, buddy.
They may all sleep overnight and leave the next morning.
That was the
Most-
weirdest fucking night, though.
That was the oddest lot ever.
Like,
because there were people around, but nobody's partying. It was crazy.
no, the cops were letting do whatever because it was that or the place is burning.
Right.
You had like
Stay
there were like 20,000 people there already, and with 3 days worth of
stuff they just bought
Yeah.
in your town. Everybody went to the Walmarts, cleaned them out.
No, I'm not talking about the stuff that they bought. I'm talking about 3 days worth of party accessories,
Oh yeah, that too.
and they're gonna get done. Like they're not coming back with those. So that night got so weird. The ditch party was wild.
Yeah.
I remember waking up, like, I was trying to sleep, and at like 5 o'clock in the morning, this girl that was like in a tent next to us was just like, somebody light my tent on fire!
Scream.
Just kill me!
So many people were so upset.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Crazy, yeah.
And it was like, you can't not think that New York State had something to do with it. Because, like, literally when we had to be off the campgrounds was when the boil water order was lifted.
It seemed that way.
Like,
There
no, not
was that-
seemed, it was.
Yeah, I know. I hate to like see things that you're, that informational bias, but yeah, it was crazy.
It was wild. So, like, you could have called it before we got there.
Something.
You called it when we were there.
And something tells me they could have solved it. They just wouldn't let them. Like they couldn't get enough water.
Well,
in.
they could have. They couldn't justify bringing water to a festival when people in the town need it.
Needed it, right.
But then at 12 o'clock the next day, the water was fine.
It's fine, right. Oh, the bacteria levels went down. Like, I tell you,
And so we could have had the festival that you just made us leave, and we didn't actually have to leave, but you just wanted us to. Yeah, no, it is absolutely maddening.
it was crazy.
Like, there is no way everything got broken down by 12 o'clock. You could have put a call. You know
I
what?
don't even remember if I got refunded. I think I did.
They
I'll
could
say
have
I
been
did.
like, let's hold off. We don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Let everybody know you're welcome to stay, but we may have to cancel by tomorrow if we can't get this order lifted.
Yeah, they sent us home that day.
They
and
just
that's it.
literally were like, no, you got to go home by 12 tomorrow. And at 12 tomorrow, they lifted the order. It was wild. It was wild. I was pissed. After the town made a whole lot of money. That's why I honestly think that's why they won't go back.
Yeah, it was Watkins Glen,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And I think the band won't go back there. I don't speak for them. I have no idea, obviously. But like,
They haven't played since.
no, they haven't been there since.
Yeah.
They did the last festival in, where was it? Maryland somewhere?
I think so. Yeah.
Mondegreen?
Mondegreen.
I wanted to go to that. It looked cool. But I couldn't afford it, and I'm still butthurt over missing the mime field.
Yeah, right.
Could you imagine leaving a set like late night Saturday, right? This is what was so bumming out for me. I had this whole thing planned because Saturday was my birthday. And I'm like, I'm going to ball out. I'm going to take some LSD. I'm going to go crazy. It's going to be an awesome night. There's the secret set that night. I'm going to walk through the mime field tripping on my way. Like, nope. But imagine like you're leaving Saturday night, second set, right? And you're tripping. And you take the short way back, but you're going through the mime field.
It's great.
Oh, God, that's just laughs. That's just laughs.
The young man's game. I would not have done that.
I can't now.
I would have watched you do it. I'm like, go ahead, Jay.
I couldn't now. That was like 7 years ago. Yeah. Think about that, dude. That was before I got married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
8 years ago now.
Days are long.
Yeah, it was the summer.
Years
It was
fly
the
by.
summer before we got married. So that's like 8 years ago. Oh my God, that's crazy. I just had one of those time flies too fast moments.
Yep. That's going to happen more and more. as you
Oh,
get
it
older,
keeps
buddy.
happening, but like, that's stupid. I feel like that just happened.
Yeah.
I've known you longer than I thought.
Yeah, dude. I started working with you in like 2012, 2011.
Was it? Yeah.
think
No. It had to be. I met Danielle in 12.
Oh, so I knew you in like 2010, 2011.
No, it had to be 11.
Okay.
Because
11.
it was the end of 12 when Danielle started there.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's when I worked to see you on the Denny's line for that
Yeah.
one winter that I went back before my summer gig kicked off. You
That
know,
was
so-
before you had Jack.
Oh, yeah. Long before.
Yeah.
All we had was Ian.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No,
So it's a wild thing, because I've met Ian a bunch of times, right? Like, but he didn't remember me until recently. He's known, right? Like, because
well, he's an adult now, so
Yeah,
he-
I wasn't really
he
around.
can come with me to hang out.
it's not like
and
we
so
were
it's
hanging
like
out
to
with
hang
him there. Like, he would see me at the house occasionally, right? But like, he didn't. So it's funny how I'll not like just bring it up, but like in conversation, remind him I knew you when you were like
that big.
my daughter's age.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you saw him as a little kid.
it's wild.
Yeah.
I remember there was like some birthday party, 7th birthday party or something like that.
Probably his.
Yeah, you guys were for his birthday party, and Tracy was bringing Michael or something. I remember it was
Yeah,
it was like
I
a
was gonna
7th
say.
birthday party.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Him and Mike are friends.
how?
So long, dude. The days are long, the years fly by.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No
It's
doubt.
crazy. Do you remember that time when when before Danielle and I had gotten married? Definitely, but like when we were at Tracy's house and we were tripping, and you came over, and Danielle just got in your car.
Like, she all right? Yeah, she's fine. She's tripping.
I'm like, that definitely looks like
Cool.
a prostitute getting in some guy's car. I'm like, we were walking across the 7-Eleven. She could have just come across with me. That was the funniest shit.
I was like, all right, cool.
That was weird.
That was great.
Being around people who are tripping when you are not tripping,
It's all right.
it's the worst. It's not, no, it's
Nah,
okay.
it
I will say
depends
this:
on-
being around people who are tripping when you're not tripping can be funny. being around people who are like on Molly when you're sober is the most annoying thing in the
They love
world.
everything.
No, and they don't shut up, and they don't like they're annoying, right? Like it's like drunk people when you're sober. It's annoying.
Yeah. Sometimes depends on the drunk. I got some very pleasant drunks.
Some, but even like them when they're drunk and you're sober, it's like you're just annoying me. Can you like you
Depends on how chatty they are.
and like silly and like you know what I mean? You're just like there were some people at the Grudge Festival that were just bothering me.
Mm.
Like they were rolling face, but like they were just annoying. Go roll over there and play with some plants or something. Like why I'm
After
trying
so
to do my
many festivals,
podcast.
after so many festivals, man, we're just like, you know, I don't know. I just see so many people at festivals that just get annoying like that, like you mean, but I don't know.
What's the worst person you've seen?
I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I don't really have memories of like people that overly annoyed me. Like you just meet so many.
I mean, you've had to have a couple
Characters.
naked guys.
Well, yeah, there was a couple of stories like that. I think we talked about that. I mean, way back in the day, a couple cats from Colorado were like at a show. I forgot. They were from Colorado. We weren't in Colorado, but I forget where we were. Somewhere on the West Coast ish, kind of. And they were just like, all right, yeah, we got to go. We're like chilling with them all weekend. They miracled me in to, I think it was at the Gorge. Yeah.
You been to the Gorge?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
that's that's my bucket list.
Yeah, it's insane venue.
That and,
I got a divided
Rocks.
sky. I got
Gorge
a-
and Red Rocks are my
yeah,
bucket list.
I got a divided. It was like an insane show.
At the Gorge was
Yeah.
like the sky split too.
Yeah, it was-
oh
it was
God!
So
You ever get it when the sky is split, like
Yeah.
when they're playing outside? And it's like right before sunset.
Clifford Ball,
Oh my God! It's
he
ethereal.
held that note for so long.
It's ethereal. Trey has like a magical ability with that.
Yeah, well,
that
back in the day.
And thunderstorms.
it-
Like where was it at SPAC? During Bowie. Like at the end of Bowie.
Yeah. I've never been to.
It was like,
of all
oh
shows,
my God!
I've never been to SPAC, believe it or not.
Oh my God!
If I do, I don't remember it.
Yeah, no, I was at the SPAC during a thunderstorm,
Mm.
and Bowie, like he was commanding the lightning. It was absolutely
And they let the show go on long.
well. They stopped, like they held off the set break for rain and stuff, but like it passed. It was, but like you know how it gets up there.
Yeah,
They like when it's really hot, the whole lake gets sucked up, and then
just dumps back down.
yeah.
on
But
you.
dude, he was literally commanding lightning with his guitar. I'm like, that's. I'm not tripping. I wasn't tripping. He was. It was wild.
Right.
Something they do. Like I don't even think they're aware of it. I think to a degree they might be, but like
Well,
Fish has this ability, and only people that like them get it. Where it's past music, where they like almost create these.
there's showmanship involved, and then their songs tell a really crazy story if you're
Well,
really into like
They
theory in the music.
hit these sonic vibrations
Yeah.
that make you feel things.
Yeah,
I don't know how else to explain
it's a
that.
certain megahertz. They
Yeah,
get you.
like they tap into that somehow.
Yeah, well, that's why there was so many of us that felt like we literally just followed them around. Those two guys from Colorado, like the funniest thing I ever heard anybody say was like they were like, "Yeah, we gotta hit the road, man. We gotta get some road beers."
Yeah.
What?
I saw-
road what?
There was a hilarious video. I think it was on like Jimmy Fallon or something.
I
It
hope
was
they're still alive.
I
Christ.
think it was Jimmy Fallon where they had this like guy getting interviewed in the street. It was when Fish was playing the Garden at one point. Might have been the Baker's Dozen. Might have been,
Yeah.
I don't remember. But he's like there with his daughter, and he's like asking her. They're like asking him his daughter's science teacher's name. He's like like asking her. And it's like whatever. And he's like and he's like. Can you tell me any of the members of Fish? He was like, oh, yeah, there's Trey Anastasio, Mike Gordon, John Fishman, Paige McConnell. Oh, and their lighting guy, Chris Corona, is the fifth member of the band.
Right.
But, like, I think there's something to be said about Fish fans, and jam band people in particular, and being on the spectrum. Like, I think there's something to be said about it. I have never been diagnosed, but anybody could tell you I am probably on there.
Yeah.
I
think we're all kind of.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, I was talking to my mom, I think, or I was in the car with my mom, and I'm trying to remember what it was. There was like
that boomer generation.
no. There was something said that I was like, oh, Oh, that's what it was. There was a song. My daughter wanted to listen to a song called "Birds of a Feather"
Okay.
by Billie Eilish. And like my mother said, birds of a feather flock together. I go, birds of a feather are flocking outside. She's like, what? I'm like, oh, it's a fish song. Actually, it's a fish song that debuted in Nassau County on Long Island in April, what is it, 18th, 1998. I'm like, she's looking at me like, what? I'm like, it was Island Tour. I'm like, oh my God, I'm autistic.
I was there, man.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
That's what makes it worse.
You were exposed to the tapes from
Yeah.
early on, right? So
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
those tapes like
Island Tours-
circulated. Mhm.
Like, Summer 97 and Island Tour are like
That's what
there for me, right?
the Island Tours were prompting me to like
Fall 97 is good.
go on full Summer Tour. I was on Summer Tour '98.
Yeah.
That's when I did it.
I'm like, I'm definitely autistic.
Yeah.
The second I connected that, I went like, oh man, I've got to be.
I'm like,
I think all fans to that degree are. There was like some comedian said a thing. He's like, "What's your show count? Do you know it? Autistic." Like there's like, what is it on Fish.net? You can literally, and I do this sometimes. Go look at how many times I've seen each song or what song I've seen the most, and like,
yep,
yeah, I got to be a little bit on there.
definitely.
Not trains, but it's close.
Nice. So that vape is nice. It's a nice smooth high.
Right, I enjoy it.
Like it's a good. Like I said, those are great in like that'd be a vape I would pick up for sure in terms of just like
Yours.
thanks.
Yeah, it's. I enjoyed it. I'll say that.
Right.
It again, that comes down to like preference stuff, right? Like I don't love
Yeah,
fruity
like I said,
flavors.
I like it because it's not that sweet. I don't like it if it's too sweet. I like the fruity flavors. My nicotine vape is a raspberry lemonade ice. You know, so
I'm
I
not
don't
hating.
mind the
A lot of people
watermelon.
do. So like, and that was the thing. I think
and it's enough of a bite where like I said, I like the taste of it.
Gio had said it. Gio from Woodstock, when we were talking about it, he said like he's the same like me, but like it's weird. Like market demands are really like on those, other flavors, and I'm like, that's. Hey, listen, each their own.
Yeah.
They're good. I don't know. I'm one of those. If I'm vaping, it's for convenience. I don't really like to vape to begin with, right? Like I'm more of like I like to smoke flower. Like I went through a dab thing for a while, like, but like even that, like I'm like, that's a once in a while now.
Yeah.
Like I really prefer
It's
to
like a
just,
treat.
I just prefer to smoke weed. And when when I was married for a little while, I think it was when Evie first was born. Like I had gone to strictly vaping. Like I there was not smoking at all. Because like I don't think we just didn't want it around. I don't even remember why. And then at one point, like smoked again. And I was like, oh no. It was before we got married. It was before Evie. It was before we even got married. We had started only vaping, and I think it was just convenience, save money, whatever. And then our wedding night, we smoked a blunt.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
I prefer the
Yeah.
flower. Yeah.
I miss this.
Yeah.
And I would rather smoke
Everybody
flower.
goes through their phases. Everybody, just goes through the heavy dab phase, and then
Well, yeah, you try to.
then you realize you come back to the flower. It's the whole mother.
It's the way it is, right? Like, and there's really something to be said about like just good, clean, well-grown flower, like in a good,
Yeah.
clean high like that. Like I'm not. I could tell you. I told you about the highest harvest edibles that I had. That like I didn't get any burnout and whatever. And
Right.
like that's gonna be the same from the
Yeah.
right. Like I'm not. These are. It's a good high.
That's what I
It's
would call a
question-
clean high.
It's
A very
clean high, right? Like
yeah.
I'm focused. I'm alert, but I'm enjoying myself. I feel good. Like it's.
As someone who understands how to grow too, like I've done it many times over the
Mhm.
years.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell you.
I had this whole
taking care of it.
conversation with Gio last week about how it's like there's something really to be said that is missing about just good, clean cannabis. It doesn't need to be genetically engineered to be 32% THC.
Right.
It doesn't like that stuff's great. It's awesome.
Right.
But like there's something about just well-grown weed at an 18 to 22%, that
Yeah. I mean,
tastes good. It's good, clean high, and you're not fucked up for the day.
Right, right.
Like,
Get to a point in your life you just don't want to be like blown out of your socks all day.
Well,
You're good.
I mean, you know me. I'm a pretty.
I'm like, yeah, you smoke way on a larger scale than me, but
Large, but
different.
like at the same time, I smoke little bits at a time, right? I don't really, except for when I'm doing this show, I don't really smoke a lot. I'll go take a bong hit, and
Yeah.
then I'm good for
that's
a few
basically
hours.
when I have it. That's what I do. When I
Yeah.
don't have it. I just don't.
That's my thing. Like I don't smoke a lot. I smoke often, in the sense of a few times a day, but it's one bong hit.
Well, you get to a point where, you know,
Yeah, you
you're
do.
good. Like you know,
And like
you don't need to. I mean,
I don't need to be blown out. I
I
don't need
tell
to be.
my son all the time, like, my stories are not flexes. It's not good to smoke half an ounce of weed a week. That's
No,
not,
it's terrible.
it's not a
But like,
flex.
I don't think any of those stories are flexes. But I do think there's something to be said about getting stoned, right? Like, and I don't really get stoned anymore. But like, there was some really great times.
Helps grease the wheels. Yeah, it doesn't.
There were
yeah.
some really great times when I was just baked and stuffing my face with White Castle. Like, I've got great
Laughing your
stories of
ass
that,
off or
right? Like,
something.
I have a ton of great stories of just being high with my friends in a park, or you know,
Yeah.
the time me and my friends made garlic bread and went and played mini golf. Like,
Like, what are we doing?
I got some great stories, right? Like, but
Building shit.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
build a ramp.
But if I'm gonna be honest, I've found that I don't get like that kind of high when I'm smoking a lot of the higher percentage THC and like those genetically engineered buds that you pull out. They're fucking just frosty, covered in whatever, and they smell like gas. I'm not gonna get into specific. You know what I'm talking about? Like really, really high end, but it's just
Sure.
all THC. Like I'll take a bong hit and then I need a fucking 3-hour nap,
I know.
right? Like, and it doesn't matter, indica, sativa, like it makes no difference. Like it's just I'm burnt afterwards.
Yeah.
There's something to be said about just good, well-grown cannabis that isn't trying to fucking annihilate you. Like that's what I'd prefer to smoke most of the day.
Right. For sure. You know what I mean? Like I said, you get to the point where you don't need to be blown out of your
Yeah, I
socks all day
don't.
long.
I don't think. I think I passed
But,
that at like.
But we all still smoke. So many of us smoke.
Well, but there's different reasons for it,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Like
Well,
I don't smoke to get blown out all day. I'm not 20 anymore or 21, right? Like I smoke for mood enhancement, stress control, focus. Honestly, and I know it's crazy,
well,
but it helps me focus.
yeah, I was gonna say I use it for a lot of focus, believe it or not. Helps
I try like
quiet
my
down.
mother. The one thing my mother understands is that it helps me sleep, right? But like, not every strain helps me sleep. Like, I've been trying to get her to understand that it's not a one size fits all
thing.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like there's
Hasn't been for quite some time.
no. There's a lot of
Now
different.
it's getting even more
It only gets more and more
strain
complex.
specific.
It
Yeah.
only gets more and more complex. But the
Yeah.
more complex it gets, the more understanding we have, and the more benefits we find, and the more
can
you can
specifically
zero
target
in.
it. Like, I only need it to help me sleep. Oh, okay, you need heavy this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This
I-
terpene, this cannabinoid with this,
I-
and
you
you're
know.
good, right? Like that's where we're at,
Yeah.
and it's a kind of awesome thing to see, right? Like I was talking to this guy at the country thing who used to grow a lot back in the '90s. He was like popped up, and I didn't catch his name, but he was,
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he was doing his thing. Had a couple grow rooms, had a flowering room.
I was doing it indoor too. Back in the '90s, that was some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah, that's when we all started bringing it in and getting.
no,
the-
he was doing it.
Right
You know,
on,
and not
yeah.
just for himself. Like he was a lot. He was growing a lot, and 2 rooms. And apparently he was an electrician, so he just took it off the grid.
He knew. Yep.
And yeah, he so we were talking for a bit, and he was like saying how it's crazy now that like it's the same idea that they used to do of selective breeding for specific traits and qualities, only now they're doing it on a scientific level of terpene content,
Mhm.
cannabinoid percentages, whereas back then it was like look, smell, taste, and feel.
Right. Yeah, there was definitely less specifics targeted.
Like you would see, oh, I love that bud structure. If I take the female of that and the male of this one, well, you know, like,
Right.
like there was that. There
Yeah.
wasn't, oh, this has a high THC percentage and these specific terpenes, and I want to get this terpene profile mixed with this one with a lower
Well,
terp.
the
Like,
whole
yeah,
autoflower thing, the way
that was crazy
that's some
too.
interesting shit.
Just
Like
auto feminized seeds.
auto feminized seeds, but they combined the genetics of the plant that comes from Siberia, which germinates
Like this back up.
buds, which doesn't really bud. It has very little stringy, crappy buds that you wouldn't smoke, but it's cannabis. But it's only got a 3 month growth season. It comes out of Siberia. So they combine that with stuff that does bud, and the genetics melded so well together that you can grow like gelato in 3 months. And I've done this. Like, and it's ready.
Are you guys growing anything right now?
No.
Why not?
Just it starts to be like work, and I love it, but I don't,
Such perfect weather. Aside from the storm.
Yeah, I was gonna say not really, man. Yeah, super hot. It's been like weird. It's all right. But no. But yeah, like it's just really interesting because like it's like small batch whiskey. You only get like an ounce or so out of a plant. Growing them indoors, and they do all right indoors too. Again, 3 month cycle. Done.
You're not growing any?
No, nothing. Yeah, it's all over the place now.
Only reason I would love to get shots of the plants.
Yeah. Right.
Should have come last year. Should have been doing this last year. You guys, the plants that they had last year were fucking gorgeous.
I had 2 very nice autoflowers, and like my buddy,
They were beautiful.
Yeah, they were nice. They were nice, but it becomes work, man. You don't realize, like, cut down 4 pounds of weed or something. Like it's never that much, but it's like it's just,
Not
it
that
becomes
was the
work.
gelato you had, right?
Well, mine were smaller plants.
No,
So
but
it was
but
I
I'm
had
trying to
some-
because there was one
and I had something called
the gelato was incredible.
yeah, and lemon,
The strawberry
banana,
the strawberry banana.
straw nana.
The straw nana was what got me too high. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
And like I haven't had that. I haven't greened out in years.
it was definitely
But I took a second bong hit of
And
that
you
one, and
can't
I
take- it sucks.
was
You can't take
spinning.
clones, or I don't really know how to take clones. If there's a way to take them, like I'm sure that somebody can do it, but it's really tough to take clones off of an autoflower, and then to get a clone off of the thing grows to like 12 inches and then starts flowering.
So you can't clip a thing before before it starts
it goes
flowering.
before it goes into
Flowering
flowering
state,
state. Yeah, you want it in veg. I think you can, but
probably clip one of the first 2 shoots.
yeah, and sometimes that's really bad.
It's risky.
Yeah. But I mean, I have a feeling there's somebody out there knows how to do it
Well,
or does
but
do it. And I'm
here
just like
goes
an
back
idiot,
to this.
but
Why would you clone an autoflower?
right. It's as long as you have access to the seeds. Seeds can be expensive. I've looked at prices just around just to see what people would pay
Like
for.
it's gonna be the same genetics. Why?
I was lucky. I know people that have kicked me seeds over the years, so I've done them here and there.
Except that depending on. So that's the thing about a clone versus starting from seed is really it's not just so much the genetics, it's the phenotype and the growing circumstances. So I could see kind of why you might want to clone an autoflower.
Right, because you can just keep it.
By the time you decide whether or not you'd want to clone it, you can't.
It goes so fast, you'd be surprised. And you probably if you can do it, if you could, however you do it, you would you let it grow a little, then you take one because you can stagger them. 3 months is you can plant one in May, and then by the time June hits,
you can clone
the next one, and you know what I'm saying, and you might get 2 clones off of it, and you know what I mean. I have a feeling you can do it, but it's just the whole story behind how they cross the genetics and everything. It's I'm like, that is some pothead shit right there to be is that I forgot what movie it was, Road Trip or something. Guy develops a weed that didn't show up on.
Oh, it was Road
he's
Trip.
he's just
it
crazy
doesn't show up in your
pothead
system.
ideas,
Yeah.
Just crazy pothead ideas. Some pothead was we're gonna get those together, man, and it's gonna be done in 3 months. I can't wait for this any longer. Because you're outdoors, it's a 6-month process, give or take your weather and your latitude and stuff. But
yeah, you can do it in 3.
Yeah, and it's solid. I was I check trichomes. I know what I'm looking for. Where I know where I like my plant at. Everybody's got different theories on where they harvest. I try and harvest like at the beginning of the bell curve.
Well, I think that also depends on whether you're planning to smoke, create extract.
Yeah, probably. You know what I mean? I just
There's
always
different
smoke,
there's different theories
and
for
then
all of it.
sometimes I'll turn it into some hash or something.
Like if you're trying to make some live resin, I would probably chop it a little bit earlier.
Right. That's exactly. And you know, when you grow a regular plant, you clip it slow. You don't chop the whole thing down at once. You open up the inside, let it mature. Like
Wait, so
depends on the strain.
So you'll like take buds off first?
Sometimes, not on an autoflower.
Huh.
That's for sure. But like if you're if you're looking at your trichomes under a microscope and seeing like the percentage of amber and coloring that you see and that you want, then you'll see that your top buds are ready way before your bottom buds.
Huh.
Everybody's like, "Oh, these are just popcorn buds in the bottom. They suck." I'm like, they suck because you harvested the whole plant together. Whereas if you clip it slow, give them a little more time. You got to worry about so many things outdoors though: mold, moths. These night moths come. They lay these little eggs in your thing. You don't even know it. And
you also got to worry about pollination outdoors. There's a
male.
Well, then,
yeah.
There's a male.
Yeah. Then there's that anywhere in the area. And now that it's so, you're allowed. My neighbor's allowed to grow. If he doesn't know what he's doing, if he's guerrilla growing,
And I know there's people that like. So I know one of the guys, Lou, had showed me a picture, like a video of a bunch of his plants, and then there's another guy that works over there who's got, how many plants did he have? Like 15 plants he's got in his backyard. Now he like sexes them all and whatever, but like you might have a dude that's just growing plants, has no idea how to sex them, right? And it lets him go way too far before he realizes, oh, those are little balls.
Yeah, and they're really, because they, by the time you spot a male plant, it'll be within a week that it's mature enough to start having pollen.
You gotta look, like the second you see pistils, you gotta be looking. The second you see it.
Anybody who grows outdoors knows you got time. Indoors, it's a little bit tougher because you can push plants indoors to go a lot faster too, but
yeah.
It's usually a light thing. I'm good, my man. I'm straight. That is some tasty stuff. That joint is juicy.
Really is.
I'm like, it's so like juicy.
Really is.
It's like smoking a hash.
And it's definitely not infused.
No, it's good. It's just gooey.
Quality indoor flower. That's it. Yeah, dude.
Indoor. All right, right on.
Mixed indica. Yeah.
Listen, man. If you know how to keep your nutrients right in your water, and
you grow your shit right, it does the right thing.
It's all about leaching it though too. You can tell. That's how you can tell it's clean. It's like, all right, by the end of the cycle, they were not over nutrient.
Well, they also do a proper flush.
Right.
I know. I don't know how it's done, but I know that a proper nutrient flush is.
Depends on the system you have. If it's a drain and fill, you control that. Every fill that goes in, you can control that. If it's deep water culture, you need a separate tank with a circulator and a bubbler, obviously. But
I don't know how we'd pull this off, but you might be the only one that could help me do it. I want to grow a plant for the show. And like every week, just check in on it and like whatever. And
cool.
Blah, blah, blah,
We'll ask your mom if we could put it in her
definitely
closet.
can't do it at my mom's house. Definitely can't do it at my mom's.
Bro.
That's why I was like,
that's the joke.
You might have to help me with it.
I don't know. What are you gonna do here?
Nothing. Nothing.
We'll figure it out.
At some point, it's nothing in the immediate future. I mean? I just wanted. I think it would be a cool thing to do, to just
have a plan for the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could find somebody that's got like a mother plant somewhere that they just constantly take clones off of. They'd be like, "Yo, can you make me one?" Just so I have a side plant.
Yeah, you can do it. Do you have light? You don't have lights though. It's too late.
Oh, you're talking about like growing one, like to fruition and shit.
Yeah. I want to like. We don't like.
I thought you meant to like have like
on the
like
set,
the guy in Two Ferns or whatever.
No,
between
no. I mean
like
between
like two marijuana.
I mean
plants.
for like a segment. Like we'll check in on the plant.
Oh, okay.
And like follow it from.
All right, that's that's dedication and equipment and space you don't have.
I know, but I think it would be a cool thing to like follow a seed to harvest on the show. It'd be cool.
Yes, you got to kind of jump in once in a while because watching it every day is
not
boring.
No. I don't mean like all day constantly, but like every episode.
And today,
check in on it.
It looks the same.
I only do an episode a week.
True.
So
true. You check it out. do like little segments of it.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, we need
Show people, like, because there's a lot of people like smoke weed and have never seen a plant fully grow.
right,
A lot.
right.
And it's cool to watch. I've seen
It's-
time
it's-
lapses and it's awesome, but like it's cool to watch in real time too.
Yeah,
I've-
especially.
I mean, I don't know if you remember the two attempts I made. One was terrible. One was me.
One was unsmokable. One was like smoking grass clippings. So we'll call it.
It was okay. It just the yield sucked.
Yeah.
The second one, the lemon haze, was okay. The yield sucked.
Right.
I got like an eighth off the whole plant.
Yeah.
It's so terrible. But that big one in the bathroom.
Dude, we did some crazy shit back in the day with closet systems and stuff.
I remember-
none of it came out good though. When
I
think
remember at the
about it. Like,
house.
none of it. Like,
When you were at the house, you had in the backyard
yeah,
the few plants. Those were sick.
yeah.
dude.
When some of the best weed I grew, I put in 5-gallon buckets and just kept the height of them down, and it's more than enough nutrient. It's some of the best weed I've ever grown. Is
Short
been,
and
like,
fat.
just
Mm.
like in a 5-gallon bucket, just keep it watered. It's good nutrient soil. Let the plant do what it's gonna do.
I ever tell you about the gravity bong yeah.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the gravity bong that my friend and I made once in a
Out of
fucking
what?
pool
In a pool, yeah. I've
out of a gallon water bottle? Yeah. Oh my god.
Guy-
A bazooka, bro.
do it, guys. I can't talk about it. Someone's gonna get an idea.
What?
You stand, so you have like, the
Oh, like a keg stand, but with
on the edge of a pool,
okay.
but you take a plastic water jug, like the water machines you put in your house, those big round 5-gallon jugs.
Yeah.
Cut that in half. Put that in the pool.
Well, that's what we used.
Put like
That's what we used.
I
For
don't
a gravity
know.
bong.
Guys would like stand on like two guys would hold
Yeah,
you up.
that's
and
what.
you'd stand.
Oh, we didn't do it like keg stands.
Yeah, but then they drop you in the pool,
Oh.
like on top of the.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah,
That's that whole thing to your face.
I was gonna say.
Oh no, we had it
I
like
came up and that's like one of the 2 times I ever threw up. I
we
tried
were
something
in the
like that when I was
pool
young,
in
and
like a circle.
it like forces it in your lungs.
And we
too
would
fast.
fill the 5-gallon and we'd pass it around the circle.
Probably. That's why you're a millennial and I'm a Gen X. Keep in mind, if I'm Gen X, it
You
means
guys-
I made it.
You walked so we could run. That's crazy.
Yeah. Can't believe some
Oh
of
my
us are still
God.
alive. I can't believe all of the ones that
Well,
are
a lot of
still
you
alive.
are. Well, there's so I think you might have been the one that told me this. There's that whole theory of like, how come like the peace and love generation and the hippies are in charge, and it's like, well, because all of the people that were fun died. That's
Right.
with the hall monitors.
Right, you live with the home. I know.
On that note, folks, this has been a fun one.
Yeah.
We got to wrap it up.
Take
Big
care.
thanks again to Simply Green for always for sponsoring. Huge thank you to Ben for stepping in
Yeah.
on short notice, helping us out.
You got it.
Awesome to see you as always.
Big shout out to Rippers. I like your vape.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ripper. Ben likes the vape. And on that note,
a
been
good
fun,
time.
guys. Y'all have a good time. Have a good week.
Be safe.